Hi dear viewer, there is a neat little mod for Skyrim that I don't see that many people talking about, so you know what? Let's! The mod is FULCIMENTUM, staves and wands of Skyrim. Part of the mod are just cosmetic and convenience changes. It has more choices in terms of aesthetics in the staff enchanter. It places one such enchanter in Dragon's Reach Whiterun, and it distributes heartstones among the magic merchants of Skyrim, so you can craft your staves without a trip to Solstheim and without dealing with that rather self-absorbed Sylvani mage. It's all useful and convenient, but it's not what the mod is all about.
That's all you got? No!
More importantly, it adds several different types of shield, staves and wands. These items are shields in terms of the game's mechanics, but look like staves or wands and carry some really unique enchantments, all very useful for several different types of magic users. Shield staves can be used with block perks, so you can have elemental protection and shield charge and quick reflexes and all that while looking like a badass wizard who won't allow giant shadowy fire demons to pass. Shield staves have enchantments that are usually rare or hard to obtain in the vanilla game. For instance, you can craft a shield staff of the Necromage, which will provide you with a ward when you block, increase your magic resistance and increase the power of all your restoration spells. You have shield staves of resonance, which also have a ward and resistance, but amplify your destruction and conjuration, making destruction spells deal more damage and conjuration last for longer. You have your staves and wands of Mage Light, which grant you a constant light source and send a ball of light ahead of you when you bash. And you have several different power levels of shield staves of warding, which don't enhance any magic type but create a better protective ward when you block with them. All that comes on top of many new aesthetic options for the more traditional spell dispensing staves. Once your enchanting skill is at 30, you can now craft blank staves and shield staves at any forge. These you can then take to a staff enchanter, and provided you have some heartstones and know some spells, you can make your staves and shield staves with some actual spells and effects. As an added bonus, the shield staves can be tempered at an armorer workbench even without the arcane blacksmith perk, which means you can squeeze a bit more armor rating from them. Allow me to remind you that a shield will never interfere with the mage armor perk, so it all combines rather seamlessly with a typical robed mage build, while allowing such a mage to use the perfectly balanced block perks. Granted, Staves of Skyrim is a much more expansive mod, achieving similar results, but it is also a rather old mod and prone to conflict with other mods. For me, the old Staves of Skyrim simply doesn't work anymore in the current Skyrim version. Meanwhile, FULCIMENTUM is a lightweight, simple and functional mod made in 2019, and it should still work on most versions of the game, seeing as it doesn't really use any special scripts. All in all, FULCIMENTUM is what I always appreciate in modding, a relatively small change with potentially huge results on your character build, enabling builds previously non-existent or underpowered. Would be nice to have a few more shield stave types, something for illusion and alteration users maybe, or some more sinister effects for absorbing magicka from enemies around you, perhaps things of that nature. A few quest-logged specials maybe that would be more powerful, slightly more powerful than the other shield staves. At any rate, the mod was made in 2019, so I don't really expect new updates at this point, but who knows, definitely FULCIMENTUM is a neat idea that calls for some further expansion, so maybe someone could pick up the mantle. Hey, community! And that is that basically. It's a nice and efficient mod. Give it a try, especially if you want to make a Gandalf. Speaking of which, I have made a Gandalf with FULCIMENTUM. Give it a watch if you feel like it, link in the description. I have a lot of cool builds. Be my guest, stay for a while, subscribe, like, give me money, if you can spare a quid of course, and we will see each other again. Bye bye.